Do you ever get to a point in a painting where you've started freely, you've enjoyed yourself, and you've been playing and using lots of colours and marks, and then suddenly you don't know what to do next? You know, this painting isn't wrong, but it feels messy and unfinished, and you tend to freeze. That moment is incredibly common in abstract paintings. It's often where your confidence can slightly dip, your doubt creeps in, and the temptation to either overwork the painting or abandon it altogether becomes very strong. In this video, I want to talk to you about this stage, the messy middle, and share 6 things to notice when an abstract painting feels unfinished and in that stage. Not rules, just points of awareness that can help you move through this stage with more clarity and more confidence. So, point 1. You may be in between that freedom and structure. The first thing you notice is an unfinished feeling, which often appears between these stages. I'm sure you've noticed this. You may have begun in a very free way, allowing the marks to flow, all the different colours and movement and intuition. And now the painting is asking for something different, perhaps more structure or more clarity or more decision making. This transition can feel quite awkward if you're not careful. It's the moment when the excitement has passed, but the painting hasn't yet found its footing. This doesn't mean that you've gone wrong. It usually means the painting is moving, and the movement can feel very unsettling. So rather than rushing to try and resolve it, try recognizing, I'm in between. Naming that moment can soften it. The second thing to notice is how quickly we attach meaning to the word unfinished. Unfinished doesn't mean unsuccessful. No, unfinished can feel like, if you're not careful, I failed, I don't know what I'm doing, I should be further along by now, all that negative stuff. But unfinished simply means the painting isn't done yet. Many strong abstract paintings take time. They evolve through layers and pauses and reworkings and moments of uncertainty. It's completely normal. So instead of asking what's wrong with this, try asking what stage might this painting be in. That shift alone can reduce a lot of pressure. So point 3, the urge to add more may not be the answer. Maybe when a painting feels unfinished, the instinct is often to add something more marks or more colour, more energy. And sometimes that is what's needed. However, very often what's needed, or what's missing, isn't more, it's clarity. The clarity might come from softening an area, if you like, or removing something that's distracting you, simplifying, letting one element lead rather than complete. If you feel stuck, then pause before adding. Ask yourself, what would happen if I took something away? Point 4. Distance changes what you see. It's another important thing to notice how proximity affects your judgment. So when you're, very close to a painting, physically or mentally even, everything can feel loud and unresolved. Stepping away, even briefly, can completely change how the work appears. Distance, really creates a new perspective. Sometimes the painting hasn't changed, but you have. Even leaving it overnight or for a few days can really have a significant difference to when you come back to it. On to point 5, we're going to talk about mess, and mess is often a sign of movement. Many abstract paintings pass through this messy stage, layered, awkward, unresolved, before they begin sort of to settle and you find your way. Mess doesn't mean chaos, it often means energy shifting. So if everything feels tidy too soon, paintings can lose their vitality. So when things feel messy, ask this, is this confusion or is this movement? Learning to tolerate this stage is one of the most important skills in abstract painting. Don't abandon it there. You know, the more I paint, the more I've noticed something quite interesting. I had this thought that this whole process is actually a bit like life. When we begin a painting, it's often very free and playful and spontaneous, almost childlike. And there's a curiosity and energy. And then we reach this messy middle. Things feel uncertain. We question ourselves. We don't quite know who we are in the painting anymore. And if we stay with it, if we don't abandon it, something begins to shift. Structure appears, clarity forms, and we understand what the painting needs. And thinking about it, I see that it's not really so different from life. You know, we play when we're young, and then we go through confusing times and messy stages, and then eventually we begin to find our own structure, our own way of being. So painting in this way becomes, if you like, a rehearsal for that process. It just gives us a little new dimension to our painting. Don't you think? I think so. So you could let me know if this resonates with you in the comments. Anyway, I diversify. I'm sorry. Let's get to the final point, number 6. Confidence grows by staying, not fixing. The final notice is this: confidence doesn't come from rescuing paintings quickly. It comes from staying with them, having patience with ourselves, if you like, from sitting in uncertainty, from returning rather than restarting, from allowing a painting to take the time it needs. Every time you stay instead of abandoning, you build trust, not just in your painting, but in yourself. If listening to this feels helpful and you'd like to see how these stages actually play out in real time, then I'd invite you to explore my free abstract painting tutorial. In this tutorial, I demonstrate the whole process from start to finishing a painting. And you'll see how I start freely without any pressure, and then I move through this messy, unfinished stage, and then gradually let the painting evolve into an interesting piece. It will help you build your confidence and courage to discover what you can really achieve if you give yourself permission. And what's more, it will surprise you and you'll learn how to trust the process. You'll find the link below this video where you can get started straight away. So if your abstract painting feels unfinished, try not to see that it's a failure. It's not. It is a conversation that's still unfolding, if you like. Notice where you are in that process. Slow down your decisions and allow yourself to remain with the work a little bit longer. Very often, that's when the real learning and the real confidence actually begins. So thank you for being here, and I hope this helps you return to your painting with a little more ease and curiosity. And if you give me the thumbs up, that would be great. if you would like more of the same, and subscribe to my channel so you can get the next installment of this series of tutorials. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks again. Bye for now.